is Megan. Thanks for coming here today and watching this video. I am a single mother of 3 kids, and I own a home, and I am a completely, almost nearly right brain thinker. So I have a lot of creativity in my mind, and the only way I can get that creative outlet is to just kind of act on those artistic side of me and try to incorporate some of these ideas that I have in my head and lay them out into my home and other places in my life. And so if you like to refurbish things or watch people refurbish things or do DIYs or even find ways to do things on a budget or next to near free, then you are in the right place, and I'm happy you are here to watch this video. I am going to go ahead and get right into this video, and I feel like I have 1 or 2 more videos before my basement is completely done. At least the basement living part of it is done, and so I'm really excited. It's getting pretty close to being done. I have about 3 years that I've been working on this basement, and with, you know, the pandemic that happened during the time that I bought my home, really delayed me in getting some stuff done, but also again because I'm a full-time single mom, full-time employee, it's getting takes a while to get projects done, especially when majority of those projects are done on my own time, when I can find time. I have 2 older kiddos, so they are very helpful around the house in getting projects done and just being kind of my guide and help. Sometimes they are more knowledgeable in some things than I am, so a lot of times they are there helping me out, and we are working on some of these projects together. And so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get right into this basement wall, basement gallery wall that I'm doing. This is the second wall that I am doing. I have actually the 3rd wall as well that I'm starting on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be completely done yet. It's just the wall with the 3 paintings on it, which you'll see here in a little bit, but I think I still have a little ways to go on that wall. I'm just not really sure exactly what I want to do with it. The only issue that I have with the basement is that they are cement walls, and I know it's going to be hard to notice in the video, but my little niche for if you're like renting a home or renting an apartment to use glue sticks, a hot glue gun and some glue sticks to put your pictures on the wall. As long as they're fairly smaller pictures, then you're good to go. Anything really large or heavy, you'll probably want to secure them with some nails or screws, and make sure to find a stud or put the proper pieces in place to secure a bigger, larger item on the wall. But that is my go-to for these projects that I'm doing in the basement, is because it's a cement wall, so I don't want to be drilling in all these holes to make this gallery wall in my entire basement. So 4 of the walls are cement, and then 5 of the walls are drywall, a studded wall. And so yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there that I used a hot glue gun and some glue sticks on majority of these pictures in my basement, and I'm super happy with it. They've been staying on the wall. Just get some good hot glue for your glue gun, so that way it sticks. But it is renter friendly, because you can just take it right off the wall, peel it right off, and you're good to go without putting all these holes in the wall when you're wanting to do a gallery wall. I tend to ramble on, so we're going to go ahead and work on this second wall the second gallery wall in my basement and then start on the third, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I have an idea, and I'm gonna take these black frames that I got from the Goodwill ages ago, and they just were blank canvases. I think I got them for $1.99 piece. I painted them black because I wanted them in my movie theater type theme that I was going with when I first moved into this house. But now that I've kind of gotten a theme going in my basement, I'm going to be doing something else. And so my idea was to kind of make this canvas here kind of like dark clouds. And so I'm just going to mix different color blacks, but like the same color black, if that makes sense, to kind of get the same, to get the like dark, moody, darker clouds, and then like the lighter color. But it's going to be kind of like a storm looking type cloud out in the like middle of the ocean. So I'm just taking 3 jars, and I'm going to do the darkest to the lightest, and I'm just using old jars that I have, and just I'm going to utilize what I have on hand. I don't care if these jars are no longer salvageable, because that's why I save these glasses, so I can rinse them out, clean them out, or whatever, and recycle them. So I'm just using this old pewter gray that I have on hand that I had just a little bit left over, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this black color by Sherwin-Williams, and I'm going to mix that together in with these colors. And essentially what I'm going to do after I'm all done is I have a white that I've gotten as well, and the white color that I have, I'm just going to put more white in this middle jar, probably no white in the first jar, maybe just like a tiny bit, and then I'm just going to put a little bit more white in the last one, because we want it quite a bit lighter than the other ones, to get those clouds rolling in. So I'm just going to give this a little stir, and actually if I saved the caps I could have shaken this up, and I still actually might go look for the lids. I didn't really come prepared. One moment, I'm gonna go try to get the lid. Okay, so I actually did find some lids, so this is gonna make the mixing process a lot easier. I'm just gonna give these a little shake here real quick, and I'm not really caring if I'm making a mess here on this table, because this table is gonna be completely refurbished, and I know you can't see me, but I'm here, and anyway, so like I said, I'm just gonna make each one of these a little bit lighter as we go. So now you see how dark these are. So I'm just getting a little bit in here, very little. I don't want much. I just want the smooth transition between the colors, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna give these another stir. The lid safely back on these. Okay, so here's the first one. here's the color of the second one, so you can already see the difference in color. And then here is the last one. So you can see a little bit different of a color in there as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a tiny bit more white in this other one because I think I want it a little bit lighter. Okay, so I'm not even going to try to use a paintbrush for this. And what I'm going to do is just lay this in sections and just glide it over the painting. So I'm first going to take the black and just pour a little bit on here. And then I'm just going to drag this over the bottom. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Cool. So I really don't even care that I'm not getting like perfection on this. And really what I should have done is I should have gotten some like plaster of Paris and mixed the colors in with that. And I did put a little protection underneath the table just since I'm doing it like this. But again, I'm not trying to use a paintbrush for this method. I'm just trying to glide it over the painting. But I do have to get it on the side so that if I don't want to use a frame or do want to use a frame, it can go either way. But I do plan on using a frame. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. All this paint that I'm using I've already had on hand. A lot of the paint that I get is from under the sink, which I've explained to you, which I have talked about in other videos. It's just a place where you can donate your chemicals and dump them safely. Some of them get dumped, some of them get back put in the restore. So it just depends on how good the product is. And if they can put it back on the shelves for people to take on their own for free. So I utilize that because a lot of times I'm doing smaller projects. I'm not doing bigger projects. I have bought paint that is for the walls, but I haven't done a whole lot of paint. Like, I haven't gotten paint from there to utilize, I guess, basically to paint a whole entire room. Just maybe a wall or something, but I've only done it once. Where I found some paint, I mixed it all together and I painted my whole entire basement when I moved in here with it. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but wishful thinking that it turns out cool. And so then I'm just going to go ahead and put these all in a line now. And I'm just kind of randomly doing it. There's no rhyme or reason to it because I want them to look like unique on their own. If that makes any sense? and also kind of blend together. So if you see here, all the colors are kind of getting lighter. That's kind of like my whole goal. So here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I do plan on putting these in a frame. So I'm not too worried about the sides looking funky. But I did kind of want to let it drip over. Just to have it on there at least. Just in case I ever want to use it without a frame. I'm trying to go all the way across and not like in the middle because I don't want screeches. I don't want streaks from this tool. So I'm assuming it's going to take a bit to dry. Here's what it's looking like so far. So we shall see how they turn out. I can always repaint over them if I don't like it. So I'll come back. right, before I close out, I want to say thank you so much for any returning or new subscribers watching this video. I do hope you consider watching other of my past videos, and I do hope that you look forward to watching future videos. I do a lot of thrifts, DIYs, refurbishing, restoring, and things like that. One thing I want to say is that I am going through a channel change, the name of my channel, and I'm just not exactly entirely sure what direction I'm going, but I am kind of thinking that I am going to be pretty set in stone here soon. I also have an eBay store that I will link that in the link below, and I'm trying to build on my eBay store. So I'm debating on starting a new channel just solely doing my eBay shop and sharing with you guys what I get in the eBay shop. So if you feel like you would be gung-ho and cool and coming over and watching that channel, let me know in the comments below. But give this video a big thumbs up, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I do want to let you know that in the next couple of weeks I will be uploading 2 videos, and one of those videos will be a thrift store video, and then Facebook Marketplace video and what I found on Facebook Marketplace. If you're excited to learn more and see more about that, then stick around and watch out in the next couple of weeks here. And I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.